you shocked the world. I feel like literally shocked the world. I mean, if you knew, you knew, but you shocked the world with your wedding.
Mhm.
Like, how did you do it? How did you keep it so low key?
Yeah.
For how many years did you keep it low key? Is one. First, congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations. You
you.
looked
Thank you.
good. My girl is okay.
I love it.
Um,
I love looking at it.
period. How did you keep it so like low key private like for all these years?
Yeah, I so much of it begins with, I have a lot of close friends that are like exceedingly famous, that have
Yeah.
lived their lives in the spotlight. And I just have an intimate understanding of like the world will take what you give it.
Mm,
And you have to be really careful of what you give it because of that. And
yes.
because of them, I just never really felt the need to make my life be entertainment or like
Mm,
post things that were really personal to me to get the opinions or comments of others. And obviously teach
right.
their own. Like if you
Yeah.
post your partner, you absolutely should. You should do whatever makes you feel the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for me, it was just, why did I want it to belong to anybody else? Everybody that
Mm,
it was in my life knew about him.
yeah.
It was ours. And if anything, the wedding was it was like such a good litmus test on like my friends, like the amount of human beings that knew that I was getting married, and there was no level of leak. People didn't take photos. Like we really got to announce it in the ways
I
that
love
we
that.
wanted to. So major, major shout out to my friends and like my loved ones for just like respecting our wishes for like what we wanted
Yeah.
for our relationship. But no, I just think it's really important to create boundaries between what is
Mm,
yours and what you are giving to other people, because I mean, the
yeah. We talk
people,
about this.
yeah,
Yes.
people don't always want to necessarily see happiness,
Yeah.
you know? And I think people feel so entitled to things.
Mm,
And like, I don't
yeah.
know, you have to have things that just make you feel good,
Yeah.
that just belong to you, because there's such a blurred line between your life and what content is. And I just think it has
Yeah.
to be very, very stark, just for like my health, and my
Yeah.
sanity.
No, I think, and also think we're in a world where there's real life and reality, and then there's like social media. And I think the part of like where people think that they're entitled to feel like who you should be with, who you shouldn't be with, we should tell you this, like the entitlement of like knowing everybody's business is like actually crazy. Like we kind of talked about this a little bit.
Crazy.
There's no boundaries, like
No.
no boundaries. Now, when you did post your pictures and stuff like that, did you get like the feedback that you were worried about? The people talking about like she was married this whole time or she's engaged this whole time? Like did you get that part or was it still like fine?
It was such a fun, like psychological parasocial like experiment when I dropped
Mhm.
those photos, because the amount of people that I have never met and have never met me, that I have nothing but love and well wishes for, because I want every
Mhm.
stranger to live abundant lives. But the amount of people that I've never met, they would say things like, "What? I had no idea." Or like, "Oh my gosh, you didn't tell us." I'm thinking, why would you have any idea?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Why would you know? Like, but everybody sort of feels like, well, you're posting online. Why are you not posting everything online?
Yeah.
And it's just so interesting that I think some people almost felt like betrayed that they didn't know this thing. But I'm like, if you see a stranger on the sidewalk, do you anticipate knowing everything about their lives? Like, at the end of the day, so many people online are strangers to you. So not knowing
Mm.
something about their personal life is actually not weird at all. I would
Yeah.
argue it's much weirder to know everything about somebody's personal life. But yeah, not knowing everything about the personal life of somebody that you don't know is not weird at all. That's actually normal. But the
Yeah.
time that we're in now, it feels abnormal to not know the personal lives of people that you do not know.
Yeah.
So that was really interesting to me, the amount of people that just felt like I was withholding something from them when I was
Yeah.
actually just being a normal human being and like living my life, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I genuinely, I don't subscribe to like I don't subscribe to, I think, how a lot of people see social media. Like, I don't think social
mm,
media is reflective of what I'm doing every single day. It's reflective
yeah.
of what I'm choosing to share that day. Um,
Yeah, and then what you don't know is what you can't ruin. Like that's what I feel. Like
Totally.
you don't need to know who I'm with or like. And I think we kind of talked about that. Like when I
Mhm.
congratulated you on getting engaged and getting married. Like I was like, girl, like I'm watching you. Like I would never post a man like until I'm married. Like literally. And yeah, you're gonna have to act like you didn't know. Like yeah, the speculations or whatever what it is, but you don't know. You don't know what you're
Totally.
talking about.
But it's
Like
like, seriously, think about it. So say someone walks into your podcast studio right now. They go, "Hey, my name is Anna." You say, "Hi, my name is Angel." And then Anna goes, "Oh my God, yeah, I'm doing great. I just got married yesterday." It would be insane if you said, "What? You got married? Why didn't you tell me you got married? You just met Anna." Like, you just met
yeah,
her. But I
the
just feel like,
entitlement.
yeah, it's so strange. Like, even when people say like, "Oh, it was secret," I'm like, it wasn't secret. Everyone who knew me knew.
New.
Like,
Yeah.
it was private, but it
Yes.
certainly wasn't a secret. But I mean, it's if it is secret, it's literally the greatest secret that has ever happened to me
Kept
because he is like,
ever.
he is everything. So yeah, I feel very happy.
We love that. We love it, girl. Yes. Was well, other than that, was your wedding everything you dreamed of? It looked beautiful.
Everything. It was everything. It
Really.
was the best day of my life. It goes by too quickly. It was so fun, like seeing all the speeches. Like, we did a welcome dinner the day before, and like my cousin spoke and my best friend spoke, and then on the day of, hearing like your family speak and like your maid of honors, like it's just, you are overwhelmed with emotions, and then like
Yeah.
looking out in the crowd, you're seeing people meet that you never thought would meet. Like, some of my
Yeah.
friends, like Shane's grandpa gave a beautiful, beautiful
Oh.
speech at the wedding. And then like
Oh.
after it, I just look over and it's like Kevin Durant and like Shane's grandpa, and they're talking about how great this speech is. And it's just like, you never think that
Oh.
you're gonna see these two people meet. And so it was just,
Yeah.
it was a really beautiful like joining of our lives. And that's what I
I
think about
love that.
when I think of the
No, I
wedding.
love that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And being able to just be able to see your friends like there and being able to support you because it's okay to have guy friends and having guy friends that are also somebody's as well. And I'm sure you had to go through that because so many people allege that you were with this person, that person, this person. Like, it's okay to have guy friends. And I
Yeah.
think people
Oh, girl,
don't realize that.
all my boyfriends was at that wedding, according to, according to the internet.
Every boyfriend you guys alleged her
I
with.
mean, it is crazy. People thought I was marrying some of the people that were in the audience. It's crazy. But yes, no, I feel, I mean, obviously there is nothing like your girlfriends. The way that you lean on
Yeah.
your girlfriends, it is an irreplaceable feeling. They are paramount in my life. But I have been very, very lucky and fortunate to have really strong male friends in my life.
Mm,
And I always say to people like that always have that kind of weird thought process about like male female friendships,
mm,
is like, it is all about how you value women. So if when you think about women, you are only
mm,
thinking about sexual things, or you're only thinking about
mm.
appearance, that says more about what you believe to be the value of women. Whereas I know the men in my life value me because of my perspectives, because of my
Mm,
conversations, because of the ways that I force them to think about themselves. So, like, value in men and female friendships should come from how they make you feel. It shouldn't really come from
yes.
anything else. So, I've never in my entire life found it strange when there were men and women that were friends, because
Yeah.
why wouldn't someone want to be friends with me? I feel that about anybody. Like, why wouldn't someone be your friend?
Yeah.
So
No, yeah. We have this weird place in this world that people think that like every friend is like sexual and it's not true.
yeah,
Like
it's like you
you
literally
can't even have friends.
cannot be photographed next to a man.
You can't. You literally can't. I'm like, you can't sit next to somebody. Like we just can't enjoy a nice game. Like,
It's insane. It's crazy. Like, you
yeah,
cannot be in the same physical space as somebody of the opposite sex without
literally.
people assuming these things. And that That is crazy. For some people, seeing a photo of two people is enough for them to say they're dating.
Yeah.
That is psychotic. Like, it actually
We don't live in a
is.
real, like, people don't live in real worlds. They live in social media, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's like we gotta
yeah.
go outside, we gotta read some books, we gotta
Touch
meet
grass.
men, meet women, have conversations. Like, yeah, completely, completely.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Price Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Price Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on Price Picks, where it's good to be right.
I am so excited. Basketball season is back, baby. Man, I love football, but there are way fewer games. Basketball, more games throughout the week means Prize Pick opportunities to get you right and win. Prize Picks is so easy and simple to play. All you need to do is pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If your picks are right, you can cash in. You know me, I'm all in on Steph and his threes. I'm also looking forward to watching Cooper Flag take the league. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Steph Curry's points, 3-pointers, and assists? Now you can pick all of them in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code ANGEL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code ANGEL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
This episode is sponsored by Function Health. We chose Function because it's the only health platform that gives us data most people never get, and then the insights to start doing something about it. You know me, we are all about maximizing our health and ensuring our bodies are in the best possible position to be living and thriving for 100 years.
I see you, Angel, always talking about maximizing our 24 hours in a day. But we need to also be maximizing our 100 years that we're living. Inside Function, you get access to test over 100 plus biomarkers, from hormones to toxins to markers of heart health, inflammation, and stress.
And for an additional fee, you can also access MRI and chest CT scans, all tracked in our one secure place over time. It's a near 360 view to better see what's happening in your body.
That's why top health leaders like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Uberman, and Dr. Jeremy London are all behind Function Health. Burnout isn't just a feeling overwhelmed by long hours or a busy calendar, it's biology. Chronic stress adds up, affecting our bodies beyond just feeling drained. It can increase systematic inflammation and raise the risk of a variety of conditions. Real change starts when you realize how much stress is doing to your body. I get stressed so easily with all my work, and I'm such a worry queen. Alongside this Angel podcast, I work across many other shows. I need to make sure I handle my stress properly or my cortisol levels go crazy. If my cortisol levels aren't maintained, I will suffer from poor sleep and getting sick.
Function is the key to getting some answers and understanding your body better. As an athlete, this is so important to me. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Getting blood work done through Function is the first step towards finding out what you're made of, helping you understand what it takes to live a healthier and longer life.
Most routine physicals skip these markers. That's why burnout feels mysterious, when it's actually measurable. But thankfully, with Function, you can see what stress is really doing inside and take steps to restore balance, energy, and clarity. Burnout doesn't have to be the end of the story. With data, management is possible.
Function is near 360 view to see what's happening in our body, and my first 1,000 listeners get a $100 credit towards their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/angel or use gift code ANGEL100 at our sign up to start owning your health.